What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? All right, Ophiuchus, let's do this. All right, let's get down to business. Yeah, hit that like button. Is it Friday? 10:10 portal, by the way, today. Yeah, it is Friday. If you're watching the reading or the live right now, you have to, if you want a reading, you just have to request a reading, right? You're gonna go on the list anyway, right? If I have a list of people, right, you're gonna go on that list. So, and I'm not trying to be rude or nothing, I'm saying, but like asking me, I think people are asking wrong, right? Just tell me what reading you want, send payment, and then I will get it to you when it's done, right? Asking me what's my availability for a reading, you know what I'm saying? I can't really give you an answer for that because, you know what I'm saying? Um, so yeah, there's that. So, uh, let's do it. It's kind of a hard answer for me to give you, right? Because I don't, it doesn't fit. It doesn't fit, right? Okay, I can't give you that because I have a list of people, right? I have clients, and they have to come, they go in the order that they come in, right? Okay, so I don't jump from one to the other because it's shorter, it's 30 minutes or it's an hour, right? I do them in the order that they come in, all right? Okay, all right, three, two. All right, let's see what's up. Holy Spirit, tap me in to the snake bearer. All right, so if you're a Fucus, right, the sign of a Fucus, you are a mixture, or you carry the attributes of. It's the snake bearer, right? You carry the attributes of Scorpio and Sagittarius, I believe. Okay, so those of you that are born in between that little gap period, okay. Of course, the sign really doesn't matter when it comes to messages, right? I mean, unless it's describing someone, right? Okay, but yeah, there's that for y'all. Didn't know. All right, we got Scorpio inverted. We got Libra inverted. The number 6 straight up, and we got Jupiter inverted. So somebody is like throwing a tantrum because somebody is getting something. This other person doesn't want this person to have whatever this is. It looks like money or something tangible. So somebody pouting, throwing a pity party. It's like stomping their feet and doing all of this, right? Okay. When this has nothing to do with them. Whatever's being given, they have no attachment to. It has not shit to do with them. Nothing at all. Okay, this is somebody that's outside of your immediate life, right? Trying to gauge what you deserve and what you don't deserve. Yeah, and trying to make it happen behind the scenes. Okay. This could be a Scorpio or a Cancer or a Virgo or an Aries or an Aquarius or all of the above. A Libra, Pisces. Okay. Something is not going well when it comes to these people I described could be in a court case or something like that. Something completely like turned on its head. Yeah, there could be a Pisces like spazzing out or something like that. This is the type of cuss out the judge, right? Cuss the judge out because the judge didn't rule in their favor. You know what I'm saying, or something like that. Okay. Dragon's blood can be significant. Y'all know what? I didn't see that clip yet, but I've been hearing about it everywhere. I didn't watch it. I don't even know why. I think it just slipped my mind. About a dragon falling from the heavens. Did y'all see that? I didn't see it yet. I'm gonna go look at it. But yeah. But I remember these readings coming out that I did prior, talking about things falling from the heavens, right? And the veil being peeled back even more, right? Until basically it's non-existent. Okay, so yeah, I'm curious to know, what's up with that. But I'm gonna see after this is over. All right. Let's see. Ophiuchus. Rich spirit. Kendrick Lamar. Carefree. You have no cares or worries. Things are feeling easy. Okay. Somebody's feeling kind of cynical. Feeling skeptical of the integrity, sincerity, or motives of others. This could be you, right? Okay. But at the same time, you're carefree, right? But your eyes are peeled. Okay. Your eyes are peeled. You ain't playing with nobody. Okay. You're so good at this, right? That these people or these situations that come up, they act as speed bumps, right? You know how quick and easy it is to get over a speed bump, right? Welcome, new member, whoever that was. But yeah, speed bump, right? You know how, front wheels go to speed bump. You got a little break in the middle and then boom, boom, the back wheels go over, right? So that's how efficient you are at this now for some of you, all right? You see it, you clock it, and then, you're either going to stop, and entertain it, or you're going to clock it and keep pushing, okay? Got blissful, feeling extremely happy or full of joy. Somebody's real pessimistic. Confirmation. You guys can be getting memory notifications from how Facebook will have to show you, they'll send you notifications about a memory about 10 years ago or something, 4 years ago, right? You guys can be getting a lot of those in your Facebook, those memories, okay? To look back where you were, years prior, a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago. I appreciate you, beloved. Thank you. That's very generous. Thank you. Yeah. But it's up and it's stuck. That's what it looks like. Stop playing with me before I turn you to a song. Stop playing with me before I turn you to the song. Hey, bitch, I'm attracted. So there's a masculine energy who could not want to hear something. Okay, it could be a soulmate. Okay, intimacy. So there's a hater in the background trying to get in a masculine energy's ear. They don't want to hear it. Whoever this masculine energy is does not want to hear it. Whoever this hater is. Somebody could have tried to get you to move recklessly. Okay, you could have found yourself, going towards a place that you would rather not be going on your own, right? It's kind of like when you're doing something, it's kind of like automatic, and you kind of don't realize that you're doing it, but then when you do, you're kind of like, oh wait, hold on, back up, right? One of them kind of things. So somebody could have tried to control you energetically to get you to misstep. Yeah, to get you to misstep. Already knowing the T, antisocial, fulfilling a fantasy. So you could have already knew that somebody was holding back from you, whoever. Okay, somebody was holding back from you in order to try to fulfill some type of fantasy, some type of outcome they wanted. They wanted you to respond in a certain way, to react in a certain way. All right, let's see. Ophi. Got harmony in the reverse. Okay, so it is no harmony somewhere. Setting the record straight, nurturing in the reverse. Okay, so somebody's being exposed for not being a nurturing energy. Okay, and somebody's setting the record straight, which is throwing somebody off balance, or it's throwing something on its head. The weekend's playing, so the weekend could be significant. All right, I mean it's Friday. Or a weekend. Doing drugs. The sun. Suffering in silence. So it could be evident that somebody's an addict. It could be showing on someone, some people, a couple. Something about pills. Okay, snorting pills, ingesting them. Okay, doing other things with them. Somebody's like spazzing out. They could be like, somebody could be trying to overdose. Somebody's scared to go to prison, so they're trying to overdose. Total drama, action. Investigating toxic intimacy. Blocked daydreaming. Running away. Investigating toxic intimacy with family. Investigating toxic intimacy with family. With a family, within a family. Runaway, lust. So there's some type of sexual abuse, okay, that's being, it's showing itself, okay, in a family. Drowning, over your head, overextended, rock bottom. Knowing they fucked up. Train to go. Okay, Grim Reaper. Ooh, nightlife. Somebody can be partying and things of that nature to try to like act, numb themselves or act like something isn't happening, even for that few hours that, they're doing whatever they're doing. It's actually intensifying what they're feeling and what they're going through, right? They may be, initially numb, right, in the moment, but beneath the surface, deep beneath the surface, they're still aware. They're absolutely aware. It's like, smoking weed or, any other, well, let's just use weed, right? It opens you up, right? It extends to those further dimensions, right? Easier, okay? People use mushrooms. People use, what is that? I can't remember what it's called. It's a native ayahuasca. I think that is. But yeah, anyway, right? It allows you to access those realms easier, right? Okay. So that's what's happening. It's like it's pouring in more, right? The suffering is more, right? And then there comes sadness with whatever the substance is. Sadness comes behind it. Okay. It's like there's different stages of grief, right? So somebody could be grieving, like in a crazy way. Okay, they cannot even be aware that this is what's happening, that they're grieving. It's like grieving mixed with drugs, mixed with fear, of something happening. Okay, because something is happening. Something pretty permanent, I heard. Striptease, fulfilling fantasy, antisocial, already know the T, established today. So something's being established today. Something that's already been established in the heavens. Okay, so something's being established in the 3D today. So this could be a court order. This could be a decision in a case. Okay, got psychopath. Yeah, because this person's drowning, or whoever these psychopaths are. All right, blocked. No pictures, please. No pictures, please. Block, daydreaming, distance, investigation, masculine energy, suffering, silence, possibilities. So there's a masculine energy, suffering, silence, because they're thinking about the possibilities of what, either what could be or what could have been. Caught up, toxic, feminine energy, suffering in silence, possibility. So there's a masculine energy that wanted you to be suffering in silence. Okay, behind what they did or what they are doing. Red lipstick stains the sun. Yeah. So somebody could have cheated or stepped out or, chose another direction on purpose to make you feel some type of way. And you don't? Yeah, they're suffering in silence, and you are going towards all of the different possibilities that are before you. Yeah, paranoid, look. Paranoid that you know that they're two-faced, and you do. Okay. The name Anthony can be significant. Okay. There could be a suicide spirit that is coming up off of somebody and going back to someone else. Okay. It could have something to do with these secret meetings or these people who meet secretly who are attached to the U.S. government in some way, shape, or form. Somebody's name could be Nathan. Nathaniel. Yeah, confirmation. Somebody's name is Nathaniel or Nathan. The name Martha or Marty can be significant. Okay, this could be an alcoholic. All right, and an emotional manipulator. So this could be a family member for some of you, an aunt. Toxic family. What I say? Martha in the reverse. What? Don't ever doubt the gifts. Don't ever doubt your gifts. Don't ever doubt your gifts. Okay. Yeah, somebody got a toxic aunt. Okay, that's being exposed or that has been exposed, like out in the open exposed. Okay, tower, toxic family. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Okay, we got Seattle could be significant. Okay, or something about a bounty, putting a bounty on somebody in secret. I mean, it could be a bounty on my head. I mean, I know there is, but this. Okay, I know we got a soul tribe out here in Seattle. Okay, so I ain't the only one. All right. Okay, somebody is an alcoholic. This could be being seen. I'm hearing wear and tear. So the wear and tear on somebody. How they looking in the face? They're looking pretty crazy. New Zealand could be significant. Ireland. Finland? Oh, God. So an ex-best friend could be watching some of you. The name's Zakel. Gang members in the reverse. So somebody thought they was down or they wanted to be down. Somebody could be trying to get out of some type of gang or something like that. Okay. Look, held hostage. Female whore. So they could have got involved with a hoe. And that could have set them up or backdoored them. Crooked judge. Look at that. Okay. This female whore could be this crooked judge. Confirmation. Okay, this crooked judge could drive a motorcycle. Okay. Or someone could drive a motorcycle. Yeah, somebody's trying to get out of something. An ex-best friend of yours, okay, is trying to get out of something. This could also be the sibling of someone that you were with. So you were with their sibling for some of you. So your best friend could have been your ex's, sibling. Tried to set you up. Look, got caught trying to set you up. Michelle, the name Michelle could be significant. Atlanta. The name Jocelyn. Oops, my bad. The name Jocelyn. Live in their ego, okay, in the reverse. So somebody's ego is being stripped, okay, or somebody's going through ego death. Necrophilia. Eastern Star, abusive relationship. Now, I done told y'all, in these satanic cults, they have to do satanic shit, right? They have to do disgusting things, vile things, right? Sleep with their family members, right? Sexually assault a youth, a child, right? Sleep with animals, okay? Sleep with dead bodies, okay? Necrophilia. I was just watching Ed Gein. I was just watching Ed Gein, okay? Well, others we all know is Leatherface, okay? That's what they made the character off of, Ed Gein. But I was just watching that, and he used to be sexually intimate with the corpses he used to dig up. So that's significant. Oh my God. Oh my God. This could be what somebody's trying to get out of, this Eastern Star group or something. Got the name Jose, could be significant. J names, J, Jocelyn, Jose. Got Dark Witch. The name Michelle, again, okay. Sleeping with cousin. So this person could be sleeping with a cousin, sleeping with their cousin, or sleeping with a cousin of yours, okay. Somebody could want a reconciliation, okay. This person could be from the East Coast, all right. Or look, there's a West Coast right behind. So something about the East and the West Coast, or from the East to the West Coast. Could be some type of back and forth. Alcoholic addiction keeps coming out. The name James, Miranda. We got love. Oh, wait. It was in the reverse. I flipped it over that way. Love in the reverse. Harriet Tubman. So it's giving like runaway slaves or run for the border type of energy, okay? Something have to do with border patrol, male whore, okay? Somebody could be trying to prostitute themselves into another country, okay? Or like, yeah, trying to prostitute themselves into another country. Miranda, male whore. This could be an ex-friend of you guys', okay? It doesn't have to be the name, but somebody's ex-friend. They can have like a, what would I call that? A hoeing service? I don't know. Like a number you can call, or it's like one of those numbers you see on the back of the bathroom stall, right? Call so and so for a good time, right? Okay, like somebody could have like, been reduced to that. I don't know. The name Jamie again, or Jaime. Okay, J names. I'm telling you something with these J names. Corrupt nurse. All right. The Holy Spirit. Dark celebrity. So the Holy Spirit is sweeping through Hollywood, exposing corrupt celebrities, corrupt people. Period. Okay. There could be a corrupt nurse out here who's an alcoholic. That name Miranda. So this is an ex-friend of some of you guys that works in healthcare, in-home healthcare. Healthcare center, something like that. But they're an alcoholic. Okay, they're corrupt. Okay, they have no love in their heart. Their heart chakra is closed. They're a part of this Eastern Star group. Okay, with this necrophilia and this what your ex best friend has a connection to one of your other ex friends. Okay, now I heard gangbang. Hey, some type of initiation to be gangbang. God's blueprint in the reverse, royal descendant, sideways. So something was not a part of God's blueprint, and he was not going to let that go down. Okay, a brother tried to sacrifice you because you are a royal descendant. Zoophile, zoosexual. Okay, didn't I say sex with animals? Somebody could have an auntie that's a dark witch. The name Jamie significant. So there's aunts out here. Jamie, Jocelyn, We saw Martha or Marty or something like that. Yeah, people want to get out. People want to escape. It's like people trying to climb out of a deep bucket. You know, it's giving me like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. You know, remember that movie, right? Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. So just picture these people shrunken, right? Okay, they've reduced themselves to damn near nothing. And they're in this deep bucket, right? And they can't get out of the bucket, right? So damn crabs in the bucket, they just can't even get out. There's no chance or possibility that they can get out of the bucket. Okay. They're trying to like claw their way out. They cannot get out. These people are stuck or they're like locked into something that it's like a deadlock. It's like they're all gathered in this pen that they can't escape. Okay, let's get one more. Speculation, digital detox comparison. So somebody or people have been trying to think of a way, or they did in the past, on how to make money off of you. Okay, maybe like duplicating your pages or taking your information and posting it somewhere else. Okay, I mean it needs a different name or account, or trying to show up as you, as if it's you. Okay, but it's not. Flexibility, routine. Yeah, somebody got used to something. So somebody could have been, making money off your back, right? They got used to it. But something's being abandoned, or they've been abandoned. Seems like the energy has switched. You're sitting in the sun now, right? Okay, with your sunglasses on, your tanning lotion. And somebody else's heart is in the trash. Ass is in the trash. Condemnation, yeah. Yeah. People see who it is and what people it is. Lifesaver, not somebody need help. A twin flame? It's twin flame of yours. They need help. Look like they got the warning. It look like they got the warning. I'm seeing that one card in here with the gun, right? Warning shots in my head. Social mask, third party situation. Yeah, somebody put them in a third party. So the plan was to get them away from you, okay? Make it so that they can come back, and then the third party leaves them. Okay, that was the plan, and the plan went through. So now somebody's stuck out there alone now. Because these people weren't their friends, okay? Or it's giving Mean Girls. But could be from a bunch of men. Or we're supposed to be men, boys. Adolescents, I'll call them. Adolescents. Let's see what's up in the chat right quick. That's all right. Electronics should be clearing up here soon. Like Mercury retrograde passing through. I know. I hate it too. All right. Gang, gang. Do you gang, gang? I'll be outside with my gang, gang. I don't know. Some of y'all can have old gang ties. We all been somewhere, right? Tattoos, whatever. Still got a couple on me that I wish to get covered up. We come from somewhere, don't we? Right? Okay. So I don't know who that needs to hear that. Okay, don't feel bad about where you came from. All right. It's not, although it's a part of, making you into who you are, doesn't define you as a person. Doesn't define who you are. You define who you are. What's up, Fave? Fave Snack, what's up? Oh, thank you, Lucy. I love when people say that. You're my favorite reader. That's a huge ass compliment. Thank you. I'm glad I can, be that for you. Y'all my favorite collective. You know, you're my only collective. You know. All right, recent past, Ten of Wands. Leo, Sag, Aries. All right, so somebody's tired of holding something back, holding something up. Seven of Pentacles reverse. Yeah, holding up some like charade or something like that because there's nothing coming out of it. Okay, there's nothing's producing. So something didn't go the way that somebody wanted it to. The Knight of Wands reverse. Somebody could have held back or ghosted even. I usually don't get that, but I'm getting that with the Knight of Wands reverse. Somebody could have ghosted. Okay, hoping to cause some type of drama. This person could be on drugs. Okay. Three of Pentacles. Yeah, they could have been working with a group. Okay, or this could be an environment. Somebody could have held back from you in an environment. King of Swords, King of Cups, Seven of Swords. Yeah, somebody could have told another person that don't talk to you or hold back from you. Again, with the grown man shit. Okay, another grown man tells me not to talk to somebody. I might just, you know what I'm saying? I'm a clown his ass. I am, because who the hell you think you are? I'm a grown ass man. I got my own feet, legs, my own everything. Who you think you talking to? Exactly. who you think you talking to? Say that again. You know, say it again. You know, with some conviction this time. Say it again. Let's see. Seven of Cups. King of Wands. Yes, King of Wands is confused why something never works. Something isn't working. Okay. And God said, you're fighting me, not my child. So I keep telling people this. They think that they're fighting you. They think that they are attacking you, right? But when they fight against you and they attack you, they're fighting God. They're attacking the Most High God. Point blank, period. That's how God sees it. You know what I'm saying? You attacking my child, you're attacking me. Would you not perceive it that way? Right? Wouldn't you perceive it that way? Somebody's attacking my child, you damn right attacking me. Damn right. You know? I don't care if it's even my unborn children. Right? If you're doing something to try to stand against the plans for my life and my children's life, or the possibility of me having them, it's a problem. And it's going to be dealt with. Okay? So someone's being dealt with. People, okay, the High Priestess. Yeah, somebody's confused or they're shocked about what you know. Yeah, the fact that you know something, a High Priestess knows something and speaks on it, okay, like at the exact right time that they need to speak on it, so it ruins something. King of Pentacles. You could be a King of Pentacles that's wanting to give you something or something like that. Offer you. It's too many. This one's flipped over. Artist and the Hierophant. Somebody, this King of Pentacles could want to create something traditional with you. Or it's like they want to start new traditions with you. You know how you got, you know, family heirlooms and things, right? You'll pass down to your children and then their children's children, right? Okay. They want to create those type of things with you. Okay. Queen of Pentacles. So somebody's your match. The Four of Cups. Okay, for some of you, you could have thought that this person rejected you, or you thought this person wasn't interested or something like that, or this King of Wands is hoping, okay, that you don't take their offer or vice versa. The Knight of Wands, and watching from the cut. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Leo, Sag, Aries, Libra, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Heavy Taurus. Page of Pentacles came out sideways. Yeah, this person wants you to accept a tainted offer. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune. The Full reverse. Eight of Pentacles. Upright. It's kind of like they want to take something from you and hang it on their wall. They want to take something that belongs to you or that's for you and you know, somebody wants a badge of honor. That's what they want. The Tower. Or some type of, I don't know if they're trying to oppress someone or some people, or it's like, oh, another one down. Like somebody has like a list of people or trophies that they, it's like a serial killer collecting trophies from their victims. That's this person. So they can go back and look over it, or it's like experiencing that moment again, right? Like they get off on it. Ooh. This could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn as well, or Scorpio, death reverse. Somebody's been working on trying to cover up a death or keep it covered up, or cover up an attempted one. All things could be true. Four of Pentacles reverse. So the Most High released you from something or someone. Nine of Wands, Three of Wands, the Moon, the Fool in the reverse. So somebody's scared of something that's coming towards them for some type of reckless action they took. Oh, somebody, Most High turned his back on somebody. Or at least it's turning his back on somebody right now. That's very clear. Five of Pentacles. This is somebody who deserted the Most High. So they're only getting back with your relationship with the Most High is just like any other relationship in your life, right? Well, it's not in comparison, no, right? But I mean, as in, forming it, right? It getting stronger, right? There being a bond there, okay? You just like you treat any other relationship that you would consider to be close or, tight knit. That's the same way you need to treat the relationship with the Most High, right? But even more so, okay? First and foremost. I don't need to hear that. But yeah, somebody rejected the Most High, somebody ignored the Most High, they just, the four swords, they were asleep on the Most High. So the Most High sleep on them, though he never sleeps. Five of Cups. Oh, that's too many, Spirit. That's too many. Eight of Wands. Somebody could be getting information, or they could have got confirmation about being put out of somewhere, or the Hangman, something not coming through. Somebody could have been waiting for some type of community resource or something like that to come through, or to receive help from something, and they're not going to. The Six of Pentacles, yeah, Seven of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles. This could be a Capricorn, the Eight of Cups. Came out sideways. It's like somebody's trying to run away from something or things without handling them properly, right? Without addressing them. These Eight of Cups, they're trying to run away, but the energy won't allow them to. Yeah, because they have to pay penance. This person could be running from being involved in a death as well. Okay, and an attempted one. Looks like somebody's being hung out to dry. Some information coming in about somebody. Knight of Swords reverse. Yeah, somebody could be like, in response to this information or this information, somebody could be like spazzing out or, cussing and yelling and throwing shit. Okay, that's an admission of guilt. I mean, I'm just saying that's an admission of guilt. Okay, but yeah, psychopath, drowning. Okay, of course they're gonna throw shit, break shit, and, spaz out. To the cup. Yeah, like tripping out on family or something, or the star. Somebody's cussing and yelling about your Ten of Cups and the fact that you're I almost said famous. Some of you guys can be famous, okay, or popular. No, this is giving famous. This is giving like, at least this is giving like people all over the world know who you are. So you can be on the internet for some of you. Like, no shit. Yeah, people all over the world know who you are. Maybe those places I mentioned in the beginning of reading are significant. Okay, like you are helping people in far places. Okay, either places that you've never been, right? And some you might not even visit this lifetime, or you might, right? But your reach is far, right? This just doesn't matter. This isn't a thing when it comes to the spiritual realm, right? Okay. The Six of Swords, the Knight of Cups. The Lovers, Five of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. So there is like a friction energy around two people. Okay, two people have to fight through this energy, or kind of like wade through it. Right? Just like you overcome anything, right? Just like fear. If fear comes up, right, trying to stop you from doing something, like I said, to me, that fear makes me want to do whatever that is, right? It tells me that this is the direction I'm supposed to be going in, right? Okay, and that something is trying to hold me back from going in that direction, which is the fear, right? False evidence appearing real. Okay, so it's not even real. The fear is not even real until you make it real. Okay, fear is not real until you make it that. More times than not, you're afraid of something, you're gonna draw that right to you because that's what you're afraid of. That's what your energy is going towards. For some reason, I just heard "One Wish" by Ray J in my head. If I had one wish, you and me. I don't know. I forgot the lyrics, but I'm hearing that song. It's so silly of me to act like I don't need you back. So that's how somebody's feeling. They're feeling silly. They're feeling silly for either ghosting you or not responding or not pursuing you. Eight of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. Somebody didn't work their way. Somebody, Page of Cups. Somebody's money is about to like explode. It's about to explode. Coins everywhere. Just boom. Just clink, 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 clink. I don't know. It could be the casino. Somebody could hit at the casino. Putting something in the slot. Okay. Now, if it's not that, it's definitely not that for everybody. It's probably literally one person. But otherwise, your money is increasing. Period. I heard wheat. Okay, wheat. Wheat in the storehouse, okay? The barn. Wheat being stored in the storehouse. Okay, you've been stored. Now I'm hearing I go to prepare a place for you. Okay, the Chariot, the Hangman. So your place is prepared. You guys' places are prepared. Judgment, the Chariot. So it's time. There's been, like I said, an order being given, right? Or there's a trumpet being blown, right? Something is being initiated. It's a go, whatever it is. All right, congratulations. Maybe that's why you're so blissful right here. Extra blissful, okay? Happy, carefree. I mean, not just because of, finances, right? You're just carefree anyway. Right? Because your happiness is not dependent on, money, even though you need money to live, yes, right? So I'm saying, but your happiness is not dependent on anything outside of you. So if anything outside of you moves in a different way than it, expected, then it won't move you, right? Okay, or at least not to the point where you're completely thrown off balance, right? Four of Pentacles. Yeah, whatever this is all yours. Like spirit is like protect it. When you receive this, protect it. Judgment. Okay, the Sun. This is your birthright. Judgment. Yeah, while somebody's cynical or some cynical people are under judgment over here begging, begging and pleading. You see him down there. Don't put us in the grave, please. Please take us. Help us. Help me, please. Artist. And Spirit said, y'all created this with this artist card here and this judgment. You created your own judgment. We all do. Two of Wands. Look at the devil. Look at Lucifer. I gotta show his face. Him and his hellhounds he got down there on the chain. Okay, the tower. Yeah, it ain't good. It ain't good. Seeing physical gifts. Physical manifestation gifts. 7 of Swords, 10 of Swords. Somebody trying to run away from a betrayal, run away from a falling building. The Knight of Swords. 7 of Swords. 5 of Cups. The 10 of Cups. Yeah, somebody feels like they tricked themselves, or they got tricked, or they allowed themselves to be tricked out of an opportunity. Yeah, there's a group of friends that like ghosted somebody after they got them to ghost their own 10 of Cups. Then they ghosted this person, or they showed their true colors, right? Tinashe, 2 on. So somebody could be getting help, was trying to talk to you or get your attention or something like that. There's 2 friends or something like that in an environment that's trying to, like, somebody likes you. Okay, well, they need to speak. I don't know, it's like somebody trying to set 2 people up together. Okay, 7 of Wands in reverse. Somebody could be dropping their guard. This could be in a work environment or somewhere that you go to do some type of work, okay, or working out. Okay, the word work is significant. This is somebody dropping their guard, not being defensive anymore, okay. They've got some type of confirmation of some information or of who you are. The 9 of Wands. They see that you don't mess with too many people. Like, you're not around too many people. Like, you stay to yourself. Okay, like, you could be very popular, but you're like a popular loner, right? Like your boy, right? A lot of people know you, but you're not, always seen with the crowd or groups of people. You know what I'm saying? Like, people, it's a rarity to get any of your time, right? It's very much rare to get any of your time. Okay, unless you want to give it. And you're real adamant about not wasting your time. Okay, if it's anything that pisses you off, is that. Okay, I concur. Wasting your time, right? Because you can't get time back, right? Okay, wasting your time and energy. Like, that shit is offensive. Something that is a gift, right? And something that runs out. It's like that movie with Justin Timberlake. Remember when they had the time on their, it showed up on their skin or whatever, how many hours they had to live or whatever, and they had to keep, they would work just to get time. They would do whatever to get time. People were stealing time, killing people to steal time, right? Same thing. 6 of Wands, King of Wands. Somebody looks very good in the public. Somebody's like real vibrant, okay? 2 of Cups. 3 of Wands. Okay, this King of Wands is representing another energy now. So, you and this person lock eyes? This is current energy. So this is coming up. 2 people lock eyes. I'm seeing some deep eye contact here. Okay. All right. This is because King of Wands is waiting. Ooh, my left ear's ringing. Ooh, shit. Ooh, that was kind of tough. Ace of Cups. This is it. I just heard Page of Wands, the 7 of Pentacles. Okay, I'm seeing somebody make a move. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Somebody could have felt like this Emperor, or I just said Emperor. I didn't mean to say that. This King of Wands is an Emperor. This person could feel like your energy was disconnecting from theirs. Okay, maybe because they weren't making a move or something like that, or you could have thought they weren't interested. Okay, that's why they're putting their guard down now, or taking their guard down now. So this person's making a move before you become uninterested, and that's it. Like you're festive, right? But you still got boundaries, right? You know. Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Swords, Ten of Pentacles, Page of Swords, the Tower, Strength. I love you too much. Somebody could be storing money away. Somebody has like a plan. They've been saving money, storing things away, or like doing things behind the scenes, okay, in order to enact some type of like implement something big, right? The Tower. Some type of life change, permanent life change. Strength, the Emperor, the Hangman, Ten of Wands, Six of Cups. A King of Wands is astonished by somebody's strength. I keep saying the damn opposite. I met an Emperor. So this Emperor and this King of Wands, okay, they're the same person. This time, okay, the last King of Wands that came out was not. Okay, remember they were in the reverse. The Fool was in the reverse with them. But this, the Fool, the Ten of Cups, Three of Swords, the Star. Okay, so be careful of somebody acting all, you know, aloof, right? You know, like, you know, things are just fine and la 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 la, right? They're coming in and try to Three of Swords you to fulfill a wish. Could be an Aquarius that's trying to come in here and I feel like somebody refuses to see you any other way but who and how you are. I feel like they've collected some, you know, things about you, or you know, they've been checking off boxes or something like that. Okay, been watching for a little bit. Okay, you can know this person from your past, all right, or you cross paths with them, or this is somebody from your past life. Somebody you've been waiting on to arrive. Three of Wands. All right, all right. All right. You like to ride horses? You like to ride horses? Somebody can be from Texas. Okay. Somebody can have a deep Texas accent. Okay. The Spirit does that. Somebody can be Ukrainian. Okay. Or from the Ukraine, or live in the Ukraine. I love riding horses too. Yeah, the Lovers. Can't believe I just said that. Ace of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, an unspoken spiritual connection, deep spiritual connection. He said Texas here. Y'all are a mess. Y'all are a mess. A good mess. King of Swords. Aquarius, like I said. Okay, there's a King of Swords here who's a big ass liar. Confirmation, the wind blower, okay? You know, blowing hot air. Blowing hot air, okay? This Aquarius. Alright, this person's a liar, okay? You could not be speaking to this person. I feel like you're ignoring this person in an environment. For some of you, like you completely ignore them. Okay, like I said, you're looking at this King of Wands / Emperor. They're trying to get you to notice them or something like that, or trying to look cute, or trying to look desirable to you. Okay, but I feel like what's inside of this mother disgusts you. Yeah, what's on the inside of this person is what disgusts you. Magician, Reader, Ten of Pentacles. Look at you. And you ain't got to be a reader, you can be an intuitive, or you have gifts. Let me shut this damn door. Looky, looky. You like when Martin Lawrence says that? Well, looky, looky. What is it? I think it's Big Mama's house. Looky, looky. This might be real funny, okay? Temperance. Yeah, this person was waiting for some type of lie to work or waiting for a series of lies to work. These are big lies that somebody told on you. It's somebody that doesn't even know you. You've never, spent any, significant time with this person or anything like that this month. They don't know you. They don't. Damn it. Hold on, y'all. Damn it. Guys, out of here. Choo choo. All right. Permission is playing. So green light. So there's a green light once again, and then they get closer. Ain't that some shit? The Sun, the Four of Cups. Somebody is unsatisfied with your happiness. Okay. They see that you're still happy. They see that you are, you're not sad. You're not disappointed. You're not feeling like you missed out on anything. Okay. Ace of Cups. You are love. You are love itself. Okay. Look, the Sun, Ten of Swords. Your happiness causes somebody else to feel betrayed, or Ten of Swords. They got their fucking nerve. They're a psycho. What do they know? Let's get another deck. Got the Fool and the Four. Look at that. Look at. Fool, Four of Wands, Death, the Wheel of Fortune. Something is happening. Okay, I feel like this is not just, the average somebody's coming towards you. I feel like there's some action. Yeah, there's some action that's been lacking and it's showing up. The action part is showing up. There's been a lot of lack of action. Okay, which has caused you to move on from people. You've been taking action. Because you about that action. You about that action. You don't fuck around. Okay. All right. I don't know where to go. Where are we going? Okay. Like, how long does it take to blow one? You know what I'm saying? How long does it take to blow with a big ass leaf blower? How long? Devil busy, ain't he? See, for some of y'all that don't know or are unaware, things like this show up in your environment. Noises, right? They're trying to keep you from getting a message out or from hearing one. That is the spiritual realm speaking to you, right? That's the enemy. That's spiritual realm speaking to you, right? Telling you the enemy is trying to distract you from something, right? For those of you that are just waking up to, spiritual signs and clues and signals, right? Social cues and all of that. This one's kind of flimsy. It's not strong enough. Let's use this one. I don't know why. See, people put you on a pedestal, right? And when they do that, see, that's why I'm like, I don't like when people do that, because when they do that, they consider you to be perfect, right? As if you don't have bad days. You know what I'm saying? As if, you don't have hiccups in your life. As if, you're not human too, right? Okay, I feel like somebody's looking at you that way, or some people, or they have been. Okay. Feeling like you don't have struggle or you don't go through struggle. Well, what the hell do you call what y'all put the person through behind the scenes? What do you call that? Not even counting the struggle that came before you motherfuckers showed up on the scene. Okay, some of them been there since you was younger. So you've gone through your own life, situations, plus what other people have put on you, unbeknownst to you. And they got the nerve to talk about you ain't been through nothing. No, it's because you don't look like what you've been through, because you actually apply the wisdom that you learn and you pick up, you actually heal, you know what I'm saying? Like for real, not for fake. You know what I'm saying? Real healing could be seen on you. Right? It can be seen. It oozes out of you. It pours out of you. You can't help but see it. You know what I'm saying? Just like the darkness in people, right? If they wear a facade, eventually that shit's gonna pour out. It's seeping out already, right? People, just little like little holes in a balloon. It's seeping out already, right? Okay, just people aren't dead. The world, yeah, something is totally coming off. Okay, a veil, a cover, a lid, something's coming off, or it is off. Planes is playing by Jeremiah. A blue Geo could be significant. A car. A hatchback. A Mercedes. A BMW. Blue, black, navy blue. 4CH on a license plate. 4CH. Like 4-CH. 3 pentacles. Seven of Pentacles. It's like somebody lying, right? It's like injecting somebody with something and waiting for it to spread to the other parts of their body, right? This is what somebody was trying to do. This Aquarius, talking to people in this environment, okay? Acting. This is somebody who always has to feel like they're teaching somebody something, right? This motherfucker that's, let's say, this motherfucker in the gym that's trying to show everybody how to lift, or, oh, wait, hey, take time out of what they're doing. Hey, you should lift like that. Or, hey, let me show you something. Or, hey, nobody asked this motherfucker. Nobody asked him, right? Nobody asked him, okay? That's how controlling they are. They just have to feel like they have power, or, over people listening to them, or doing what they say that they should do, right? The Tower. 4 of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, Death. Queen of Cups, Justice. Somebody's telling on someone that's been holding some information. Somebody's about to give this information up. Either about a Queen of Cups or to a Queen of Cups. Both things could be true. This could be to the justice system, Ace of Cups, the Knight of Wands, Temperance. Yeah, putting something to rest, to bed. It's the grand finale. Oh, man. Somebody's being seen as nasty. The sun reverse, the moon reverse. So the sky's falling. Chicken Little. The sky's falling. The Chariot. Strength. Ooh. This is being thrown down. Yeah, I said that a few times during readings, but literally, probably like 3 times. This being the 4th. Somebody's being thrown down, like it's like Zeus taking a lightning bolt itself and just throwing that sucker down to the earth, right? That's how somebody's being thrown. Thrusted. Queen of Swords, the Devil, 6 of Pentacles, King of Swords. Could be a divorced couple out here, or a couple that's divorced. A couple that got a divorce. So somebody's saying something that's depositing. It's like so a truth that somebody's speaking is like arrows to somebody. They're like somebody's getting hit by this truth like arrows. Okay, be a King of Swords, an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Queen of Cups, Death, Page of Pentacles, Justice. Now it's backwards. Queen of Cups, Death, Page of Pentacles. Last time it was Page of Pentacles, Death, Queen of Cups. So I feel like somebody's heart space is transformed. Or open more. Oh, there's a card hidden right there. Four of Pentacles. So somebody's giving something to the courts. Somebody's giving something to the court. Okay, to a judge, magistrate, Leo, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Taurus, Virgo, the Hierophant, Taurus. So a Taurus could be going through a tower, a judge can be going through a tower. We saw a crooked judge. Okay, so this crooked judge could be being thrown down from their seat. Okay, Ten of Cups, the Knight of Wands. Somebody's family could have told on someone. Like, I don't know, somebody could have made somebody mad and they told on them. Or this could be even a younger energy speaking up. You know, maybe a teenager, Ten of Swords, about betrayal, about an invested betrayal by a group or in a work environment or a group of people that work together. The Three of Wands, Two of Pentacles, the King of Cups, the Queen of Wands. Somebody trying to reroute a King of Cups. Somebody trying to turn a King of Cups around and make them go in the other direction. Three of Wands, Two of Pentacles, King of Cups. Yeah. Somebody trying to turn somebody around. It's like, yeah, you know, The Sims, right? Just picture you taking your hand and picking somebody up and turning them in that direction and making them walk that way. Somebody's trying to do that. Ten of Wands, or they try to. 10-10 you could be seeing. Judgment. Judgment, Two of Cups, Ace of Wands, the Ace of Swords. No limit, Usher. So somebody sees that there's no limits with you. You know, possibilities are endless. I feel like there's two people's passions that match each other. Okay, I feel like there's two people that want to be together. Okay, and I feel like that's about to be made evident. Ace of Swords, Five of Cups, Page of Wands. This is going to be disappointing to some other people or another person. Okay, but, you know, who gives a damn? It's your life, not theirs. The hell right do they have to be disappointed in your decisions and your choices involving your own life, your own romantic passions or feelings. But the fuck out. Eight of Swords. So this throwing down could be somebody's going to jail, prison. This judge is one of them. They could have been a part of some unalivings and trying to cover them up, or covering up, you know, killings that they were a part of. That they have a deep invested interest in. Like these roots reach deep down into the ground. Like somebody's been doing something for a long time. They could have started off, you know, just in the upright and then just turned corrupt. You know, they could have took one bribe, you know, too many. You know, one's too many, right? That being the point, right? It's like the door was open to corruption. Somebody did it once, right? It's probably like, okay, I'll just do this once and then, you know, I won't do it again, right? They did it twice and it was like, okay, this is for real this time, right? 3 times, oh, the hell with it. The hell with it, I'm knee deep, all right? Somebody let temptation win. Gave themselves over to it, the fool, or dived right into it. Somebody trying to persuade a judge. So that person I said that was belligerent, right? Could be a Pisces in the courtroom. This person's trying to intimidate the judge, literally. Intimidate the judge. Two of Pentacles, trying to sway them. Temperance, but this judge is balanced. This judge is centered. They're a judge, not a corrupt one. Three of Swords, yeah, heartbroken because it ain't working. It ain't gonna work. Five of Swords, Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, somebody trying to hijack the Wheel of Fortune. Trying to hijack the Wheel of Fortune to bend to their will, in their favor. Somebody could have got divorced. Somebody that used to, could be somebody that used to be, somebody could have been in an open marriage or something like that in the past that you used to deal with, okay? This could have been somebody you were actually in love with, okay? They could be single now. Yeah, somebody's single, somebody got divorced. Why would you know that? Two of Pentacles, because they want another chance. The Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like this person has an insatiable, promiscuous spirit. No matter how much they love you, they're going to cheat on you. Probably to the day they die. Somebody who loves to, have sex with, a lot of people, right? Well, no judgment, each to each his own, right? But, that's what, they think satisfies them, but it's actually signs of not being satisfied, right? Signs of wounding, signs of needing to be healed, right? Okay? Because going around like that, right, it's like a black hole. You'll never be satisfied. You think you're looking for something, right? Or you think you're missing out on something that you're going to run into and find, but you don't. As a matter of fact, it's the opposite. Okay, you're missing out on things, not healing. You're missing out on things, not getting yourself together. Whatever you think you're missing out on is very lowly. It's very, it doesn't matter in the whole scheme of things. Compare that to, where you could be. The type of fun you could be having, right? These people only know a certain type of fun, and it's destructive fun. Okay? To the environment around them and to themselves, right? We were all there one time or another, right? Confirmation. But healed, right? Okay? And I know the mindset because, back in the day, I know, so people would think like, okay, going with God is going to be, boring, right? Usually people think that this, okay, I'll do this and this and that, right, at this age, and then when I turn 40, then I'll give myself to God, right? That type of thinking, right? Because they think life is gonna get boring, right? It's gonna start, being mundane, when actually it's the opposite. It's the opposite. What God is where all the color is. All the celebrations, all the laughter. Yeah, it's some hard times. Absolutely, you're gonna have hard times anyway. But why not calculate on those hard times to make them benefit you, right? In every way. Why not capitalize on that instead of fall into it, seep into it, and let it take you? Four of Cups reversed, Death. Yeah, somebody's wishing that they was your little yeah. I still don't get that. I mean, I get it, but I don't get it. My little yeah. I don't know who came up with that. The YNs of this generation, I guess. All right, let's look at the future. Let's look at the future. Only been on hour 14. So y'all gonna get a collective reading today, Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine. It's actually not being in love. It's actually not too hard. It's actually not. If it's balanced, it's not. It's not hard at all. Actually flows pretty easy. Arguments aren't even really arguments, disagreements aren't, really nothing, right? small, minute on a scale of, issues and problems, things that are impossible to get over or get through. Okay, I'd rather do that with somebody in a situation that is actually balanced love. Because if you got the balanced love, no matter what comes to try you, right? That love is there. It's centered. You know what I'm saying? It's stationary, right? So no matter what happens around you, okay, that love is keeping you afloat. It's keeping you balanced. It's keeping you, hoping for the future. Okay, it's letting you know that there is one, that there will be one. You know what I'm saying? All right, future energy. Eight of Wands. All right, fast moving energy coming in. The Four of Wands in the reverse. Oh, okay. So this could be like a house fire. This could be like some type of destructive weather tearing the house apart. King of Cups. That a King of Cups could be in. The Moon reverse. Yeah, secrets coming out. Okay, this is like now if this is an actual house or home, right? It's gonna be an organization falling. Okay, something powerful coming in to destroy this corrupt organization. Okay, this could be an actual building as well that's falling. Okay, or that's getting destroyed. This could be something that a lot of rituals have been done in. This could be a church even. Reader. Oh, okay. So somebody could have got a divorce as well. Okay, somebody could be waiting for some type of finalization to come in. Okay, I feel like somebody wants to show another person that they're divorced on paper and reveal what's been hidden. Now, there doesn't have to be lies or anything, right? Just reveal what's been hidden, what's been unspoken. Okay, feelings, emotions. Four of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody could have been holding back in the past because they were already involved in something, so they didn't, which is, it's responsible. Okay, Ace of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles, the Lovers, the Six of Cups. Man, every time these two, one of these two come out, they both come out. If one comes out, the other one's come out. I mean, the other one comes out. This reading, Queen of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. Okay, like your money is it's finna be up and stuck. Like for real it is. Okay, especially because of this connection coming together. Yeah, your money is going to like skyrocket. Clientele. Four of Swords. Came out sideways, right? I'm gonna leave it upright. Came out sideways, so it's like somebody's being like awoken from a slumber. It's like I'm seeing somebody lay down like this, and then they wake up, right? Okay, well, hands don't gotta be crossed, but somebody laying down and they just wake up, right? It's kind of like Sleeping Beauty or Snow White. Or this is how somebody feels. They've been awoke, or they, they've risen up. Somebody's risen up. Okay. Yeah, excuse me, Lazarus, come forth. Could be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, air sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, earth sign. Seven of Pentacles. Somebody could have been burying someone or grieving a death or just grieving, putting a situation to an end. Or for others of you, somebody could have been grieving a death, which is why they didn't, come towards you at the time. Something could have came true that somebody heard in a reading, okay, about a death. Yeah, that's what that is. A reader prophesied somebody's ending, and that's what happened. The Seven of Swords is somebody who was taking from you, stealing from you, being sneaky, lying, manipulative, backstabbing. The Two of Swords, kept confusion going. All right, running. The Devil, the Three of Wands. Yep, somebody's been trying to avoid this. The devil coming in for their ass. The devil. But when I say your money is about to be up, now the devil card is touching Queen of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. The Wheel of Fortune. Golly. While these other two are chained to Lucifer. So something's being returned to you. So the enemy is bringing you back something. And then you get, and then some. So double for your trouble, or triple, quadruple. It just depends on who you are. Okay. Temperance. That's who you are. Look, devil and the angel. So once again, you're balanced, right? The devil and the angel on your shoulder, right? Everybody's healthy, even the little demon, right? Okay, meaning everybody's balanced. Well, you're balanced, right? So, you know, instead of being bombarded, right? You'll hear you got the devil or the angel over here, devil over here, right? Or whatever side. Instead of the devil being in your ear, bombarding you, right? Over flooding you with negative thoughts, right? Okay, it's the angel, right? That's giving you positive thoughts, right? Not too many though. It's not overflowing. It's not overfilling you, right? It's just giving you just enough. Stay balanced, right? And so is the other side, right? It's not too much of one side or the other. Does that make sense? Six of Swords, so you're able to move forward. Six of Pentacles, and collect something now, or be given to, and give to another. The Chariot. Okay, somebody can be waiting for a ride. Okay, I don't know, it could be Uber, Lyft. Somebody could drive an Uber, Lyft, Judgment. Okay, women especially, make sure you carry like pepper spray and, things of that nature, something to protect you. Okay, because, I'm seeing like a weird Uber driver or Lyft driver. Okay, obsessive. Listen to your gut, okay? Listen to your intuition, okay? About everything, everything. The Knight of Swords. This person could drive fast, reckless. Like somebody should not be. Somebody's a psycho. An Uber driver, a Lyft driver. For some of you, for a small number, could be just one person. For somebody, there was a Lyft or Uber driver you had a sexual interaction with, maybe like years ago. Like years ago, okay? And this person could have popped up in your environment years later, which would be, now. And they've been trying to like, they could have hoped, they could have wondered if you remembered having an encounter with them because it was so long ago. Okay, and we're trying to have one again. Six of Cups, yeah, from the past. I believe they're part of the group of this shit going on. Okay, if it's not directly, then energetically. There's been like a cup out of reach. See this cup up here? There's been a cup out of reach. Okay, and I feel like I feel like you've grown so much that you're able to reach, like literally reach this thing now, right? Okay, you got to be this tall to ride this ride type thing. King of Pentacles. Somebody's very fruitful, very abundant. Okay. Six of Swords. Eight of Pentacles. Somebody could be changing jobs, okay, or moving something forward when it comes to their job. Somebody could be an officer or something like that, a detective. Knight of Pentacles, the Sun, Knight of Pentacles. So this King of Pentacles is coming forward to, or they're making their way somewhere. Okay, they've been like moving at a snail's pace. Five of Swords. Or moving at a snail's pace to try to what? Take something from you or delay something or what? What's the Sun? Ten of Wands reverse. So somebody released some burdens, the Hierophant. Okay, so somebody gave something to God. Okay. Ten of Wands reverse, the Hierophant. Somebody gave something to God, they surrendered. Okay. So somebody had to surrender before they can come towards you. Alright, and okay, and these people from the past are okay. Alright. I've been trying to stand in front of that. Ace of Cups reverse. Yeah, because these people have no love. They have no love in their life. So they're trying to attack the love in everybody else's life. Get y'all hateful, happy, hating asses out of here. Queen of Swords reverse. Is the Queen of Swords reverse under heavy judgment? Harsh heavy judgment. Very harsh. Three of Pentacles for concocting a plan. For gathering people together to concoct a plan. Empress reverse. There go that Pisces. I'm getting Pisces with it. I know, but I'm getting Pisces, the star. Justice, Libra. So a mother and a daughter. Empress reverse, Queen of Swords reverse. So this could be your mother and your grandmother. Your mother and your sister. Father and your brother, for somebody. Nine of Pentacles reverse. So when it fell on the floor, right, it fell straight up like this. And it stood there for a second, and then it fell, right, in the reverse. So whoever this is tried to come off as, self-sufficient, as, being able to carry, the whole clan, right? Okay, as long as they were subservient to them, right? And that's how these people were. Okay, this person had something that these people wanted, whether it was, this person has this grandmother figure, or this, I didn't even say that, I meant to say Empress in reverse. So somebody's grandmother, they have a way, there's a method to their madness, right? So they will get people hooked on drugs, you know what I'm saying? So that they'll keep coming back, right? Because, they turn into fiends, right? So they know they always have money coming in, right? They always have customers coming in. Okay. They work deals and everything, give sales and half offs and all that, all that. But that's crumbling, that's falling, it's crumbled. Because the Most High said enough. Enough. He said enough. The Nine of Cups. Yeah, somebody was just, they thought that they were just untouchable. I'm living the life. I'm living the life. No. Last messages. Ace of Wands. Somebody get beat. Three of Cups. Some sisters. Emperor, High Priestess. Seven of Cups. Five of Wands. There's a group of sisters getting God's on a group of sisters' asses. They could be sick, okay, financially codependent on an entity or something like that. With the star here, this is like a government entity. An emperor is wondering if you're going to reconcile, or if you're coming back somewhere. They could wonder, or you could know that they want to reconcile with you, or something like that, or that you want to come together with them or celebrate with them or something like that. Vice versa, either you or them. There could be sickness that's falling upon these people. Hierophant, Ace of Wands reverse, Nine of Pentacles reverse, a star. Ten of Pentacles reverse. Yeah, they're cursed. Everything about them, they're cursed. Cursed. Page of Swords, because the Most High saw every little detail. Every little detail. The world. So this is judgment season for everybody. On both sides. Okay? It's harvest season, right? So God is coming, and everybody's reward is with him. Everybody. So whatever you've been doing over this whole time, that's your reward. Three of Swords. For some people, it's the Three of Swords. Death. Yeah, and the Most High is very disappointed at whatever he's been seeing. Very disappointed. He wants me to stress that. Very disappointed. Because he had plans for a lot of these people. Okay? Had good plans for a lot of these people. And they just wouldn't. It's reminding me of that verse. What's that verse, Abba? About when God talks about him being the mother hen, right? And he, how much did I try to gather you, and you just wouldn't? You know what I'm saying? You just wouldn't come. I tried to gather you, bring you in. You wouldn't come. You know what I'm saying? How much more? How much more would I have tried to, protect you, keep you safe, right? Lead you in the right direction, but you just would not. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune. And time's up with something. According to the Most High, time's up with something. Two of Cups, Ace of Swords, Seven of Wands. Yet something stops. Now, okay? Something else is coming together. Like, this is a hard stop. Like, slamming on the brakes. Okay, Seven of Wands in reverse. Yeah, there's something being taken down, like removed. Page of Cups, so that Eight of Cups, Nine of Wands, Two of Pentacles, Ten of Swords. Yeah, somebody's like, oh man, is this really happening? Oh, now's the time where you think shit's an illusion. Now, out of all times, you think now that something could be an illusion. Out of all that time, right now, should have been thinking that then, sir, ma'am. You should have been thinking that then. Justice. Three of Cups. Reconciliation. Reuniting or something like that. Nine of Cups. Yeah. Yeah, this is, I don't know, seeing somebody somewhere? I think we said that in the beginning. Seeing somebody somewhere and finally shooting a shot, okay? Or you finally shooting your shot because somebody does have one foot out the door. Somebody has been disconnecting from someone due to lack of action. Okay, so, whoever it is, take a shot, go ahead. All right, because somebody's already one foot out the door. I love you, Ophiuchus. All right. If y'all donate to the channel, book a personal info below the video. If you have booked a personal reading with me, okay, you can expect it back later today. All right. Stay on top of your spiritual hygiene. All right. Make sure you keep your energy safe, keep it cleansed, keep it clear. All right. Every day ain't gonna be perfect, right? Every day you're not gonna be all perky and just on top of the world. It's okay, right? You're gonna have bad days. You're gonna have not so good days. You're gonna have just days, okay? Like phases of the moon. All right. But overall, enjoy yourself. Be happy. Be joyful. If it's something that you don't have control over, leave it alone. Let it go. All right. Surrender it to the Most High like somebody did. Okay. All right. Love y'all. Holla y'all later. Stay prayed up. Be easy. Later.